Hello everybody, it's Bendominator, and today I'm going to be talking about possible improvements that Fortnite could be making to the crew pack and how I feel about them. Before we get into the video, if you guys enjoy the content, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. I make videos like this all the time, and if you really want to support me, you can use my supporter creator code Bendominator in the item shop. #ad. Anyway, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So there are actually two different surveys that Epic has done, and they list quite a few features that they are thinking about for the Fortnite crew. Now, it's very important to note that just because these things are in a survey does not mean that they're coming to the game. We could see some of these come to the crew, we could see none of these come to the crew. And I just want to get that out of the way because I really want to make sure that this video is more about discussing the possibility of it and not being like, hey, this could happen. Well, yes, it is very possible it could happen. I feel like I more so want to discuss the hypotheticals of it, and if they were implemented, how would they work, and what would they affect. So here are a couple of the features that they are talking about in these surveys. So we got an XP multiplier for crew members. I feel like this would be a nice little add-on, nothing too crazy, because we don't get XP multipliers in the battle pass anymore. So I mean, honestly, I kind of would prefer if they gave it to all battle pass players and just made it so we got XP multipliers in the battle pass, because that used to be something that you got throughout the battle pass. You would get XP multipliers for multiplayer, so you would play with your friends with other XP multipliers, so it kind of encouraged you to play with a full squad more. You got more XP. I feel like they should implement that system back into the battle pass instead of just giving it to crew members, but I wouldn't complain if they gave it to crew members. Either, I felt like that would be a pretty good bonus as well. We've also got exclusive player experiences. Now, this is where it starts to get a little weird. Fortnite has always been free to play, and with all its microtransactions, it's always cosmetic based. I feel like locking player experiences, which I'm assuming means like games or like events or something like that, behind a paywall doesn't seem very good for the community. I feel like I don't think they can do stuff like that if they want to keep the game free to play like it is right now. If they lock behind like LTMs or events or whatever they're locking behind a paywall, they're saying player experiences, so we're not exactly sure what that means. But if it means what I think it means, then I don't think that would be very good. I don't think they should lock actual gameplay stuff behind the paywall, because Fortnite is free to play in nature. I feel like, if anything, if you're paying money, the most you should get is like extra XP in the battle pass or like cosmetics, you know, not actual gameplay experiences. Alright, so next up we got crew exclusive challenges with XP rewards. Now, should Fortnite really be charging people for challenges? It's not like they're charging specifically for challenges, because you gotta remember, Fortnite crew includes a lot of stuff. So I feel like the challenges would kind of just be an extra bonus, not something people buy Fortnite crew for. But is it really fair to the people who don't pay money for the people who do pay money to get these extra XP challenges? Well, to me, I feel like it's not really that different from just being able to buy levels in the battle pass. Anybody can buy to tier 100 with money, and free-to-play players obviously wouldn't be able to do that. So I feel like adding XP challenges to the crew wouldn't be that unfair, because as it is already, it's already pretty unfair, because you can just buy levels if you want to. At least you actually have to work and complete these challenges if you own the Fortnite crew. But part of me kind of thinks maybe they should just give these extra challenges to everyone. But as it is already, there already are a lot of XP challenges in the game, and it is pretty easy to level up as it is. So would this really be a bad thing? I don't think it would be a bad thing. I feel like it might be kind of tiptoeing on the line of maybe you shouldn't charge for that, but overall I don't think it's too bad if they implemented this. I think it'd actually be pretty good for people who own the crew, but for people who don't own the crew, I don't think they would be missing out on much. Alright, so next up we have a very interesting one, which is early access to new types of cosmetics. This could be hinting at something pretty cool. Like, we already have like backblings and skins and contrails and wraps. This is hinting at a new type of cosmetic, and this is one of the biggest ones where I'm like, this probably won't happen. This is probably just like hypothetically being like, what if we did this? I don't think they're actually planning on it at the moment, but if they are, that is pretty exciting. They have been experimenting a lot with different types of pickaxes and all that kind of stuff. I mean, especially harvesting tools. You look at all the different kinds of harvesting tools that we've had. They're so experimental. So what could they do next with cosmetics? I'm not really sure, but it seems that they're interested, if they do implement new cosmetics, they're interested in giving it to Fortnite crew members first. And I think that's a pretty interesting prospect. I mean, that would also mean like getting even more cosmetics on top of the one skin each month that you get and the rest of the set. I think that would be pretty cool. And since it's a cosmetic, putting it behind a paywall isn't that big of a deal. There's also one for cloud-based replay with unlimited storage. I don't know if the servers would actually be able to handle that, because there's actually a lot of people in the Fortnite crew, so giving all of those people unlimited replay storage, I don't know if the servers would handle that, and I don't know how many people are actually, like, how many people actually need unlimited replay storage. I feel like we already get, like, a lot, but maybe that would be a very good thing for a lot of people. But would the servers be able to handle giving that many people that many unlimited replays? I mean, if you're giving it to all Fortnite crew, you might as well just give it to everyone at that point, because there's a large amount of players with Fortnite crew, and there's a larger amount of players without it, of course, but I feel like they should just add this. If they're planning on doing this at all, just give it to everyone. I feel like, why not? But I feel like this isn't going to be a thing, just because I feel like I don't think the servers would be able to handle it. There's a reason we don't have this as a feature already, and it's just because it is very taxing on the servers. That's a lot of storage space. Next up is account profile flare. I'm not really sure what this means. Maybe getting like a little icon next to your name or something that like makes players know that you have the Fortnite crew. I feel like they really should do this. I feel like there should be a way to just see, like, if there are players in your party or they're in your lobby and stuff and you see their name, there should be a way to know, yeah, that's a Fortnite crew player. Which is, it's not completely necessary, but I think it would be a nice bonus to kind of differentiate and be like, yeah, I have Fortnite crew, just kind of flex a little bit. But again, it's not completely necessary. It's not something that like needs to happen, but it's something I think would be beneficial. A lot of people do like to be able to be like, yeah, I have this, I want to show it off without necessarily wearing one of the skins. And I feel like just having a little icon next to your name, something very subtle, not anything like very flashy, just something a little subtle thing next to your name to kind of show that you went out of your way, you got the Fortnite crew, you're a crew player. Because honestly, I feel like the crew is going to turn into something pretty big, and I think it's going to be a bit more of a big deal to have Fortnite crew, and just having that little bit of a thing next to your name to be like, yeah, I have it, would not be a bad idea. I think that would actually be pretty cool. So next up is custom matchmaking options. So if you're in the support a creator program, you actually get custom matchmaking, but you can't really do much with it, right? You can play whatever LTMs in there, you can play solos and whatever. Any normal like pubs game mode you could do, but you can't like set any options for it. You just go into the game how it normally is, that's how it is. You can't set options like you can with like Battle Lab or Playground before it. And I feel like that's a bit of a missed opportunity, so what they're saying here is that maybe you would be able to do that. But they're putting it in a Fortnite crew survey, which is making me think, would Fortnite crew members get custom matchmaking? And I'm not sure about that, because the reason custom matchmaking is for support a creator is because if a lot of people had it, then I don't think Fortnite would have enough servers to run all these different private servers at once, because pretty much what a custom matchmaking is it's pretty much your own private server. And I mean, Fortnite only has so many servers, but they also have a ton of servers for creative as well, and pretty much every creative server is a private server, so I'm not really sure how it would work. I think giving it to crew members, if they can, I think they should give it to crew members. I kind of feel like they should give it to everyone, though. I feel like there's no reason you shouldn't be able to have custom matchmaking. Most games just let you do custom matchmaking no matter what. The fact that it's locked by support creator kind of makes sense, but if they're going to give it to Fortnite crew, again, it's another one of those things. If they're going to give it to Fortnite crew, just give it to everyone at that point. I mean, I feel like there's so many people in the Fortnite crew. There's so many people outside of the Fortnite crew. Just give it to everyone. I feel like locking that behind a paywall is a bit weird. I mean, at least with support a creator, you don't technically have to pay to get into support a creator. In fact, they're paying you for that. So it's weird to me. I don't know. I feel like maybe if they're gonna give it to crew, just give it to everyone at that point. I feel like you shouldn't have to pay for custom matchmaking, and you shouldn't have to be special to have custom matchmaking. I feel like anyone should be able to have it. Alright, so the next one says crew exclusive challenges with battle pass levels as a reward. This is pretty much the same thing. It said crew exclusive challenges with XP as a reward. Battle Pass levels would definitely be a lot more sought after. I mean, you'd get higher. If you did a challenge and you got a level for it, that'd be a lot. Honestly, I think they should just stick with XP. I think if they just give like 60k per XP challenge, or like 35k XP for a challenge, I feel like that'd be nice. I feel like it'd be a lot more rewarding to level up through like incremental things of XP. But I mean, I'm sure a lot of people disagree with me on that. I think a lot of people are just like, no, I want to get through the battle pass as fast as possible. I just want every challenge to give me levels and levels and levels. I want as much as possible, especially if you're paying for the Fortnite crew. For me, I think it's actually just more fun to get XP instead of just a straight up level up every time you complete a challenge. I feel like that would be kind of weird. But hey, it'd still be a pretty cool perk for the Fortnite crew, I think. And also crew exclusive challenges with cosmetic rewards. That might be pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of cool. I don't know if this would mean extra cosmetics or if you would have to complete challenges to get the ones you would normally already get. I feel like if that were the case, that wouldn't be a good idea. But if it's challenges to get extra cosmetics, like maybe you complete a challenge, you get this extra wrap or this extra back bling or something. If you got like a whole extra skin, that might be a little overkill. Because, I mean, you're paying only a few dollars a month, so if they gave us way too much, then they would probably have to start charging even more. Okay, so this one's actually really cool. This one says bundles with other subscriptions like streaming services, and this automatically makes me think, Twitch Prime packs, could they come back? I'm not really sure, but this makes me think that maybe they could, because it seems like another streaming service, Twitch, they could be making a bundle with it. Maybe instead of having Amazon Prime, you get it through the Fortnite crew. I'm not really sure. Maybe they're going to do a deal with Amazon Prime and be like, if you get Amazon Prime, you get crew a little bit off. Or if you get crew, you get Amazon Prime a little bit off. That's kind of what this makes me think, but we have no idea. Alright, this one says Epic Games Store benefits like monthly coupons or extra offers. And this is interesting because this is going beyond Fortnite now. This is going into the Epic Games Store. And this is like, now you can buy things like this. And this also makes me think something else. This is like, hey, maybe Fortnite crew is gonna be even larger than Fortnite crew at some point and just become Epic Games crew. And it's just buy it on the Epic Games Store, or you can buy it through Fortnite and you get all these things for not just Fortnite, but for other games, like maybe even Rocket League or something. But that makes me think that, like, maybe it can be something like Origin Access. If you guys have ever used Origin, it's another launcher by EA. And they have a Origin Access service that gives you a few free games with it, and you get like a bunch of discounts and stuff. And they might try to do something like that with Epic Games, and maybe Fortnite crew would slowly turn into that, but maybe I'm just getting ahead of myself. But yeah, giving benefits for the Epic Games Store and stuff outside of Fortnite would of course be really cool as well. Now this one's interesting. They say Fortnite Save the World benefits. So I don't know. I don't think a lot of people would be interested in this, but I mean, hey, why not? If you have to save the world, right not? And I feel like Save the World's not even free to play still, so would they give you Save the World for free if you have Fortnite crew? I mean, in my opinion, Save the World should be free right now anyway, but maybe instead of giving benefits, maybe they should just make it free if you own crew. And if you already have Save the World, you could get a refund after you bought crew. Maybe you get like a couple thousand V-Bucks back. I think that would be a nice way to be like, hey, we still, like, it may not be free to play, but if you have crew, then you can play it for free. And I think that would be a pretty cool benefit as well. But if they're including like a bunch more stuff in Save the World, like, I don't know how like big it would be, but just having a little benefits in Save the World, maybe being able to earn V-Bucks through Save the World after you can't now, but if you buy crew, you can. Because if you bought Save the World before it went out of beta, then you could earn V-Bucks. So if I wanted to earn V-Bucks for Save the World, I can, because I bought it back in Chapter 1. But since you can't earn V-Bucks now if you buy it after, what was it, like Chapter 2 Season 3, if you bought it after, like during Chapter 2 Season 3, then you can't earn V-Bucks through it anymore. But I think if they were going to add benefits, then it would be a nice benefit to be able to earn V-Bucks through Save the World if you have the crew. And then this last one here says benefits like currency or cosmetics for other games, which again makes me think, is it going to become larger than Fortnite crew? Is it going to be like a service for all Epic Games games, or just a bunch of them? And a big one could be Rocket League. I mean, I feel like Epic Games has kind of been pushing Rocket League to be a lot better recently. They would try to focus on Rocket League as well. And I think if they're going to focus on Rocket League, give it benefits from the Fortnite crew as well. I mean, if they're going to support other games, might as well support Rocket League and a few others as well. And since they bought Mediatonic for Fall Guys, maybe they'll do stuff for Fall Guys as well. And that is finally it. We got through all of these things. What do you guys think about this stuff? I feel like this is really, really interesting. But again, like I said at the beginning of the video, just because it's in a survey doesn't mean that it's going to happen. It just means that they're thinking about it. But yeah, I am very excited to see what happens with Fortnite crew in the future. I mean, if anything, we do know that it's gonna change in some way. It's gonna be improved upon. They're gonna be adding even more to it, and I'm just excited to see what happens with it. I mean, I'm already very happy with my Fortnite crew subscription so far, but if they go above and beyond, add even more perks to it, then I'd be more than happy with it. And I'm just excited to see what happens. It really does seem to me that Fortnite crew is going to become something way bigger than Fortnite itself, and it's going to be like Epic Games, and it's just going to have all these different games with all these different perks, not just Fortnite. But hey, who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Share your opinions in the comment section below. What do you think about all the stuff that I talked about in this video? Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. You can also use my supporter creator code Bendominator in the item shop. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. If you watched all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.